From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill today, Tanner Houck.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
All right, ready to get underway. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. So ready to roll here at Fenway. There's a strike at the knees, and this one is off and running.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
High fly ball out to left field. O'Neill drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Brian Reynolds up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And there's a ball. On the ground right side. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Two down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. There's the strike. Two outs. Ball one there. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan.
And that one gets away at the plate. Whips it to Casas. Out for 3. So one left for Pittsburgh. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And pitching in this game, Paul Skeens. What do we need to know here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because There are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Throw comes into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Red Sox, Tyler O'Neill. In there, and it's 0-1. Can't glove it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. And that one fouled off. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The 3-1. Hard hit right side. Gonzalez to first in time. And Devers is set down.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Trevor.
Here's Trevor Story now.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. End of one. And we're still scoreless. Back here in Boston. Stepping in, Joey Bart. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Man at second. And the count 1-2.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustments got to be coming soon.
Swings and misses, start him out. Long on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez. And that clips the inside corner. Right through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So digging in, Brian De La Cruz. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back inside Fenway Park. Now batting Tristan Casas. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. That one missed. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone Boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers, they work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff. Tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Wilyer Abreu digs in now. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. Story on his way home. Whoa, right in time, and they walk it off.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton.